Imagine walking along a rocky coastline and seeing a creature that looks like a gigantic living boulder. That's what it's like to meet an elephant seal for the first time. These are the largest seals in the world, true giants of the marine mammal family. They get their name from the massive trunk-like nose or proboscis that the adult males develop. This floppy snout isn't just for show. It hangs down over their mouths and can inflate to make incredibly loud, deep roaring sounds. These animals are truly a sight to behold, with their huge dark eyes and bodies covered in coarse brownish-gray fur. They're perfectly built for a life split between two worlds, the cold, deep ocean and the crowded, noisy shores. You can find two different species of elephant seals in the world, each ruling its own part of the globe. The northern elephant seal calls the Pacific coast of North America home, from Baja California and Mexico all the way up to Alaska. The southern elephant seal, which is even bigger, lives in the frigid waters of the subantarctic islands. Both species spend most of their lives out at sea, but they come ashore for two very important reasons: to give birth and to mate. During these times they gather in huge groups called colonies on sandy or pebbly beaches. These colonies are bustling, chaotic places, filled with constant noise and activity, a real spectacle of nature. One of the most striking things about elephant seals is the incredible difference in size between males and females. This is a perfect example of what scientists call sexual dimorphism. A female, or cow, is quite large, weighing up to 1,800 pounds. But the male, known as a bull, absolutely dwarfs her. A fully grown bull can weigh a staggering 5,000 pounds, nearly 3 times as much as a female, and can be over 16 feet long. This isn't just a random fluke of nature. This size difference is the direct result of intense competition. For a male elephant seal, getting bigger is not just an advantage, it is the key to his entire purpose in life, which is passing on his genes to the next generation. So why the huge difference? It all comes down to their breeding strategy. Males must fight other males to earn the right to mate. The bigger and stronger a bull is, the better his chances are of winning these brutal contests. Over thousands of generations, the largest males have been the most successful, mating with more females and passing on their genes for large size. This has created a cycle where males have evolved to be colossal fighting machines. The females, on the other hand, don't need to fight for mates, so their size is more optimized for raising pups and surviving long foraging trips in the ocean. Their smaller bodies require less food, which is a huge advantage when you have a hungry pup to care for. When breeding season arrives, the beaches transform into a dramatic battleground. The massive bulls haul themselves out of the water, ready to establish their dominance. Their goal is to become the alpha or beach master. This top bull will control a prime section of the beach and the group of females, or harem, within it. To claim this prize, he must face down any challengers. These confrontations are intense and awe-inspiring. The bulls will rear up, puff out their chests, and inflate their impressive snouts. They then let out deep, guttural roars that echo across the entire colony, a sound that serves as both a warning and a challenge to any rivals. These initial displays are often enough to scare off smaller or less confident males. However, if two evenly matched bulls meet, a physical fight is unavoidable. They lunge at each other with incredible force, using their powerful necks and sharp canine teeth to slash and bite at their opponent's chest and neck area. These battles are bloody and brutal, leaving the combatants with deep wounds and scars. The thick blubber and tough skin around their necks, often called a chest shield, provides some protection, but injuries are still common. The fight only ends when one bull gives up and retreats, leaving the victor to claim his territory and his harem. Size and weight are the ultimate weapons in these epic duels. A larger bull has more mass to throw behind his lunges, allowing him to overpower a smaller opponent. His sheer bulk makes him a more intimidating presence, which can end a conflict before it even begins. The beachmaster must constantly defend his position from other ambitious males who are always waiting for a sign of weakness. He may have to fight multiple battles throughout the breeding season. This constant state of alert is exhausting, but it's the only way he can ensure that he is the one who gets to mate with the dozens of females in his harem. For the beachmaster, winning these fights is everything. A single dominant bull can mate with up to 50 females in one season, ensuring his genetic legacy lives on. The losers, however, may not get to mate at all. This high-stakes system means that only the biggest, strongest, and toughest males get to pass on their traits. It's a clear demonstration of survival of the fittest, where physical power directly translates to reproductive success. The entire social structure of the colony is built upon this hierarchy, which is established and maintained through these spectacular displays of raw power and size. Once a male has established his dominance, his life on the beach is a strange mix of vigilance and fasting. During the entire breeding season, which can last for several months, the beachmaster does not leave his territory to eat. He has to survive solely on the enormous fat reserves or blubber that he built up during his months at sea. This is where his massive size becomes a critical survival tool. His immense body can store enough energy to sustain him through this long period of fighting and mating. A smaller male would simply run out of fuel and be forced to abandon his position and return to the ocean to feed. The females also rely on their blubber reserves when they come ashore. They arrive on the beach already pregnant from the previous year's mating season. Soon after arriving, they give birth to a single black pup. For the next month, the mother will nurse her pup with incredibly rich milk, which is about 55% fat. During this nursing period, she does not eat or drink, dedicating all of her energy to her offspring. The pup gains weight at an astonishing rate, sometimes putting on 10 pounds a day. The mother, meanwhile, loses a huge amount of her body weight. Her large size allows her to have enough stored energy to both survive and provide for her rapidly growing pup. After the pup is weaned, the female is ready to mate again. This is when the beachmaster's hard work pays off. He will mate with the females in his harem before they head back to the ocean to forage and regain their strength. The weaned pups, now called weaners, are left behind on the beach in large groups. They will live off their own fat reserves for another month or two while they learn to swim and practice holding their breath in the shallow waters. Their chunky, blubbery bodies give them the time they need to develop their skills before they finally venture out into the open sea to find food on their own. Beyond the breeding season, size continues to play a role during another important time on land, the catastrophic molt. Once a year, elephant seals come ashore to shed their old fur and the top layer of their skin. This process happens in large patches, leaving them looking quite ragged. During the molt, their bodies have a harder time regulating temperature, so they must stay on land. Just like during the breeding season, they fast and live off their blubber reserves. A larger body with more blubber means they can comfortably get through this vulnerable period without needing to hunt for food, showcasing again how being big is essential for their land-based survival. When elephant seals leave the land and slip into the ocean, their massive size serves a completely different but equally important purpose. The ocean is their true home, where they spend up to 10 months of the year foraging for food. They are incredible divers, capable of plunging to astonishing depths in search of squid, octopus, and fish. Southern elephant seals have been recorded diving over a mile deep, deeper than almost any other mammal. Their large bodies are key to these amazing feats. A bigger body can store more oxygen in its blood and muscles, allowing the seal to stay underwater for incredible lengths of time, sometimes for up to 2 hours on a single breath. Their thick layer of blubber is more than just a food reserve, it's a perfect insulator. The deep ocean is incredibly cold, but the elephant seal's blubber keeps its body warm, even in the near-freezing temperatures of the abyss. This insulation is so effective that they can spend months in these harsh environments without losing precious body heat. Furthermore, their large, streamlined bodies are incredibly efficient for long-distance travel. They migrate thousands of miles every year between their breeding grounds and their feeding areas, and their size helps them move through the water with minimal effort, conserving energy for their deep dives. Out in the vast ocean, being big also offers protection from predators. While an adult elephant seal has few natural enemies, younger or smaller individuals can be targets for great white sharks and orcas. A fully grown bull, weighing over 2 tons, is a formidable and difficult meal for any predator to take on. Its sheer size is a powerful deterrent, making most predators think twice before attempting an attack. This allows them to focus on hunting and navigating the open ocean without constant fear of being hunted themselves. Their bulk is their shield in the dangerous world of the sea. From the violent battles on the shore to the silent deep dives in the ocean, size is truly everything for an elephant seal. It dictates their social structure, their reproductive success, and their ability to survive in 2 vastly different environments. On land, size means power, dominance, and the energy to endure long fasts. In the water, it means warmth, endurance for deep diving, and protection from predators. The elephant seal is a perfect testament to how evolution can shape a creature for a specific lifestyle. For these magnificent marine mammals, being one of the biggest animals on the planet is not just an impressive trait, it is the very foundation of their existence.